Hello everyone, welcome to a new video on the channel. This is going to directly follow on from my last in-depth Blu-ray collection video, and this time we're going to go through the E's. Not too many this time, maybe about 10 I think, maybe not even that. Hang on, I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 to talk about, but I believe some of them I've not seen, so I can't really give my opinion on, so this will probably be quite short. This will be going up tomorrow from when I'm recording this, and you'll get the D video today, which I've just recorded. So yeah, that's that. I'm not going to talk about anything any longer, because I know I waffle sometimes and it makes the video too long, and I don't like that myself, so just going to get on. So the first one is a recent pickup from when I did that massive haul in CEX a few weeks ago when I was on holiday, and I've seen this quite a few times. Don't really know too much about it, but it looks pretty good. Looks like a kind of, well, it says here, E.T. for a new generation, and I was going to say that because I did watch the trailer and it did really remind me of like E.T. and kind of a bit like Super 8 as well. That gave me that kind of feeling, and that is Earth to Echo. As I said, I've not seen it, but as it says at the bottom, E.T. for a new generation. I'm looking forward to watching this because the trailer looked really good. It had me intrigued, so I don't think it's got really anyone famous in it, which is sometimes a good thing. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. If you've seen it, let me know what it's like in the comments. That is Earth to Echo. Next up is probably my second or third favourite Christmas film of all time. Some people don't really like this, but I think it's a classic personally. Sorry, there was a midge there. Keep getting them flying around my room because it's very hot at the moment. But anyway, carrying on for this, it stars Will Ferrell and James Caan, and that is obviously Elf. As I say, it's one of my favourite Christmas films. I absolutely love it. I grew up with this film, which is probably why I love it as much as I do. If you haven't seen this, definitely check it out this Christmas because it is a great film. Some people, as I say, don't like it, but it is, to me, a Christmas classic. And I did watch, I think it was Christmas Just Gone, there was a documentary on Netflix. There's a series, The Movies That Made Us, I think it's called, and they did Christmas ones, and this was one of them, and it was really interesting because it had a really troubled production, and I wasn't really aware of that. But yeah, I really love Elf, and if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it this Christmas, as I said. Next up is a film I've not seen from a director which I like. I've only seen one of three of his films, which I absolutely loved, even though a lot of people think it's his weakest. That is obviously, I'm talking about Neil Blomkamp and Chappie, which I really like, and this is his middle one, Elysium, with Matt Damon and Jodie Foster. Looks really good. I think I got this for about £1 in CEX, mastered in 4K it says on the back, so I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I'm sure it's going to be really good, because I like these types of films, and now I really just need to get District 9. I haven't got Chappie, but I've seen it. I will get it at some point, but I really want to get District 9 so I can check that out as well. But yeah, let me know what this is like in the comments. Looks really good, and I like the cast. I love Matt Damon and Jodie Foster, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Elysium. Next up is a classic, directed by Tony Scott. Not a lot of people really talk about this, but I really like it. It stars Will Smith, Gene Hackman, and Jon Voight is also in it, I believe. Yeah. And that is Enemy of the State. Really love this. Really good conspiracy thriller type film. Yeah, there's a lot that goes on in this film. I think the acting's really good. Something different for Will Smith. It's not what the type of film you usually see him in. It is kind of like a straight up thriller. He's trying to get away from, I think it's like the NSA. I think, yeah, NSA are trying to track him down. He is like a district attorney or an attorney, like a lawyer, and they're trying to get him down, and he has to go to Gene Hackman for help, if I remember rightly. But I really remember really liking this, so yeah, I recommend checking this out. That is Enemy of the State. Next up is apparently an absolute classic, which for some reason I've seen the film about the man in question here. But there was a biopic that was made in the early 90s, which I absolutely love. Is one I need to get on Blu-ray. There is a Blu-ray release that I do definitely need to get. But the film I'm talking about here is Enter the Dragon, which was obviously, I think it was Bruce Lee's final film. Yeah, final film. Apparently this is an absolute classic and a cult film, so I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I've seen Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, which is one of my, like, the Universal films of the 90s. I don't want to say, like, a lot of them are absolutely great films. Like, you got that, Far and Away, Backdraft, Twister, Daylight, Dante's Peak. They're not considered great films, but to me I have so much fun with them. They're some of my favourites, even though they're not really for most people. But I watched that last year, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, and then I wanted to get this, and I got this a few months ago, I think. So yeah, really happy to have this so I can check it out soon. That is Enter the Dragon. Three more. Next up is my second, maybe third favourite Jim Carrey film. Definitely second favourite Kate Winslet film. Also stars Kirsten Dunst, Mark Ruffalo, and Elijah Wood, and Tom Wilkinson's in it as well. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Absolutely fantastic film. I am very mixed on Charlie Kaufman, because I really love this. I absolutely love Being John Malkovich. I wasn't a massive fan of Adaptation. I couldn't sit through I'm Thinking of Ending Things. And I've heard the other two. I think it's Anomalisa, which is an animated one. It's like a stop motion. And Cinedouche New York. I've heard they're not very good, but I've not seen them yet, so I can't say. But this one and the Being John Malkovich are like 5 out of 5 films. 10 out of 10s. So yeah, when he's not directing, I think this was a different director to Being John Malkovich. But when he's not directing the film, I think the films are always really good, with the exception of Adaptation, which I didn't love, although I thought was quite good. But this and Being John Malkovich, which are 2 of 3, I think Adaptation was the other one, that he only wrote and didn't direct, are really good. The other ones I've heard not so much. So, but yeah, really check this out if you've not seen it. It's quite a quirky film, really well done. I really loved it. So yeah, that is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. 2 more. This one was another one that I got from my big CEX haul. I've heard this is a really good film, so I knew I had to get this. It stars Domhnall Gleeson, Oscar Isaac, and Alicia Vikander, and that is Ex Machina. Don't really know too much about it. I know it's about an AI, and they're testing, and yeah, don't really know too much. Let me know in the comments if this is good. I've heard it's a really good film, so I am looking forward to checking it out. That is Ex Machina. And the final film is a great action film. I've only got this one, I haven't got the other 2. I do need to get the other 2 because I like all 3. Great cast, one of the best modern action films, like from the last 10 years. Well, 11 technically, this is. Great cast, one of the best action film casts ever. You've got Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Jet Li, Mickey Rourke, Dolph Lundgren, Bruce Willis, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And that is The Expendables, with a slip, which for some reason is damaged up here. Not too bothered about that though. Yeah, I've seen this a long time ago, but I really liked it when I watched it, so I'm glad to have this. I probably got it for about 50p in CEX, I expect, because I think all of them are relatively cheap in CEX. But yeah, The Expendables, really good. Have a lot of fun with this. And that is it. So that is all of my E's. Tomorrow I will probably do my F's and G's back to back, like I've done my D's and E's today, to save some time. Well, to not save some time, you know what I mean, because I've got a lot of time on my hands, so I might as well make as much videos as I can. But yeah, so by now you'll have already probably seen the D's, and yeah, so I say tomorrow, I mean tomorrow as of the day I'm recording this, which will be today when you're watching this. Sorry if that's a bit confusing. that will be when I record my next lot, which will go out then on Wednesday and Thursday. So I've got stuff for pretty much the rest of this week then. But yeah, that's it for this video. Short one, this one, not as long as the last one. But that is it. So thank you everyone for watching. If you did like the video, don't forget to give it a like. If for some reason you didn't like the video, then by all means give it a dislike. But if you do choose to dislike it, I would appreciate it if you could let me know in the comments what you didn't like about the video, so then I can try and improve it in the next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this, and turn the notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded on the channel. Comment down below everything, anything. Get back to everyone that takes the time to give me a comment. Have you seen any of these films? Do you own any of them? Do you own any of them? Of the ones that I've not seen, what are your thoughts if you've seen them? Anything, as I say. So yeah, that's it. So until next time everyone, take care, goodbye.